welcome to the GP Project channel. Before you watching my video, please click the subscribe and the like button below. Thanks guys. So, I'll be doing my non-fiction book review on the Snowden files, the inside story of the world's most wanted man. So, I bought this book in Miri somewhere in May-June 2018 and it cost you 40 RM. This book was published in 2014. So the main character of this book is the Edward Snowden, and the author of this book is Luke Harding. So without wasting any time, let's get into the content of this book. Okay. Well, it's 1 AM. I think we should continue tomorrow morning. Have a good sleep, guys. Good night. Peace out.
6 hours later.
Welcome back, guys. So, good morning. Do you have a good sleep? So, without wasting any time, let's continue. So, who is Edward Snowden? Edward Snowden is just a normal guy, good in computers and likes to play Rubik's Cube. And he also interested in girls. Well, who doesn't interested in girls unless you gay? So, let's go. So, well, there are many fire ants here. Be careful, cameraman. Okay, let's move on. So, Edward Snowden is one of the most extraordinary whistleblowers in history. Do you know why? Well, never before has anyone scooped up all the top secret files of the most powerful intelligence organization in order to make them public. Well, that was what he did. First, why did he do it? So, he was popping out of nowhere to take on the world's most powerful security organization. By doing this, he is risking a lifetime in jail. And so why? He wanted the world to know about the capacity of NSA, National Security Intelligence, to hoover up the private information, allowing them to snoop on almost everything. What scares him is no one is setting the limits to it at all. No one. Well, no one. Do you know what? It reminds me of Game of Thrones. Vala Morghulis.
Who taught you how to do that?
No one.
Here you go, way too fast. Don't slow down, you're gonna crash. You should watch your stay here. Don't look out, you're gonna break.
Second, how did he do it? Well, he dropped out of his college and joined the army. But he failed in his army because he broke his both legs in accidents. But his technology skills, which is good at computers, eventually got him good jobs at the CIA, followed by at the NSA, and finally at the NSA computer systems. So NSA computer system is somewhere in Hawaii. The name of the place is Booz Allen Hamilton. So at some point, he is from loyalists to whistleblowers. For example, in Booz Allen Hamilton, he was able to scrape vast amount of data of the NSA computer system. Second, when he worked for the CIA, he was able to collect also some of the private information. So, let's move on. On May 2013, he left his home and girlfriend in Hawaii, traveling to Hong Kong, carrying hard drive full of secrets to leak the document to Glenn Greenwald. Glenn Greenwald is one of the journalists from The Guardian. The Guardian is the British daily newspaper. So, on on June 2013, the document has been leaked. The authorities had no idea at figuring out what he was up to, but they determined to limit the damage. In America, the journalists and editors were threatened by various high-up officials, where in Britain, the Guardian hard drive were destroyed. They thought it contained secrets. So, at that time, Edward Snowden's intention was to stay in Hong Kong, but not long after that, he flew to Moscow with the help of Russian diplomats. After arriving in Moscow, he was supposed to travel to Cuba by transiting in Venezuela as a safe pathway, but it never happened. This is because the US canceled his passport and placed pressure on the Cuba government to refuse his entry. Although he faced many problems by the US, but other countries such as China, Hong Kong, and France support him. And in Russia, he was granted temporary asylum for 3 years. And lastly, for additional information, he is still in Russia today. So that's all for my book review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching. So to end my video, I just want to share one of Edward Snowden's best quotes. That is, I don't want to live in a world where everything that I say, everything I do, everyone I talk to, every expression of creativity or love or friendships is recorded. And I also want to share one of my favorite quotes to you, Edward Snowden. Some love one, some love two. I love one, and that's you. Peace.